You do push-ups every day. 10 reps, 15 reps, maybe 30 when you are feeling heroic. You hit the floor, crank them out, stand up, stare at the mirror like it owes you results. But your chest still looks exactly the same. Meanwhile, some guy in the corner does fewer push-ups and somehow his chest actually grows. What is going on here? The difference is not reps, it is tension. Most people are weak in the middle of the push-up. That mid position is where the chest produces the most force, but it is also where people collapse, core loose, glutes asleep, shoulders shaking like a shopping cart with one bad wheel. When your body is loose, you are not building strength. You are just moving. Movement creates momentum. Momentum kills tension. If you want your chest to grow from push-ups, start with control. Hold the middle of a push-up for 20 seconds. Build strength exactly where you are weakest. Subscribe and train smarter with us. Now let us start with the first exercise. The isometric push-up hold in the mid position. This is where the magic actually happens. Most people fail right here. The middle of the push-up is the point where your chest has to produce the most force, but instead of owning that position, people rush through it like they are late for a meeting. We are going to do the opposite. Get into a normal push-up position. Lower your body halfway down and stop right there. Not all the way to the floor, right in the middle. Your body should be straight like a solid plank. Squeeze your core. Tighten your glutes. Now hold that position for 20 seconds. You will feel your chest, triceps, and core light up fast. That is real tension. But watch the common mistakes. Do not let your hips sag toward the floor. Do not shrug your shoulders up, and keep your elbows around 45 degrees instead of flaring out wide like broken airplane wings. Next comes the slow push-up. And trust me, this one will humble a lot of people. Most people treat push-ups like a race. They drop down fast, bounce up fast, and call it a workout. That is not training. That is just surviving gravity. The goal here is time under tension. The longer your chest stays under controlled load, the harder it has to work. Start in a normal push-up position. Body straight, core tight, glutes squeezed. Now lower yourself slowly for 3 to 4 seconds. Control the entire descent like you are resisting the floor. Once you reach the bottom, drive back up with power. You will immediately feel the difference. Your chest actually has to work, instead of letting momentum do the job. The biggest mistake is dropping too fast. The moment you crash down, tension disappears. And when tension disappears, the chest stops working. Slow down the lowering phase. Control builds strength. Quick test for you. Right now, drop into a push-up and hold the mid position for 20 seconds. Not at the top, not touching the floor, right in the middle. If your arms start shaking and your chest begins to tremble, congratulations, you just found your real weak point. That shaking is not failure. That is the exact place your strength needs to grow. Now we move to the bottom push-up hold. This is the deepest and most uncomfortable position of the push-up. And that is exactly why it works. When your chest gets close to the floor, the muscle is fully stretched. That stretch under tension forces the chest fibers to work much harder. It is like pulling a rubber band before snapping it forward. Set up in a push-up position and lower your body until your chest is just above the floor. Do not relax. Stop right there. Keep your elbows around 45 degrees and hold the tension. Your chest should feel loaded, not collapsed. This position builds serious strength where most people panic and rush back up. But watch the mistakes. Do not let your shoulders sink down toward the floor. Keep them stable and controlled. And do not let your lower back curve like a banana. Stay tight from shoulders to hips. Hold the position and let your chest do the work. Now let us talk about the incline push-up hold. This one is perfect for beginners, but do not underestimate it. Done correctly, it builds serious control and shoulder stability. Instead of placing your hands on the floor, put them on a bench, a box, or even a sturdy table. The elevated position reduces the load, which allows you to focus on clean tension and proper structure. Step back until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to heels. No bending, no shortcuts. Tighten your core, squeeze your glutes, and lower slightly into a push-up position. then hold it. This hold teaches your chest and shoulders how to stay stable under tension. It also trains the muscles around your shoulder blades to support the movement instead of collapsing. Now watch the common mistakes. Do not let your hips sag toward the floor like a tired hammock. And keep your elbows from flaring out wide. Stay tight. Control the position. That is how strength starts building. Now let us talk progression. If you are a beginner, start with a 20-second hold. Focus on control and clean tension. Once that feels solid, move to the intermediate range of 30 to 40 seconds. Your chest, triceps, and core should stay tight the entire time. Advanced level is 45 to 60 seconds. Run this for 3 to 4 sets, about 3 times per week. Stay consistent and the strength will build. Let us put everything together. If you actually want push-ups to build your chest, the answer is not doing more random reps. The answer is training with real tension and real control. Start with a mid push-up hold. This builds strength exactly where most people are weakest. Then add the slow push-up to increase time under tension and force your chest to actually work. Next comes the bottom hold, where your chest is fully stretched and forced to produce serious strength. And if you are still building your foundation, the incline hold helps you develop stability and proper structure. 4 simple movements, no fancy machines, no ego lifting. But here is the key point most people miss. Your chest does not grow from fast reps and momentum. It grows when the muscle stays under controlled tension. Train with tension, control every position, and your push-ups will finally start building the chest you want. Remember this every time you train. Tension builds muscle. Control builds strength. Not speed, not sloppy reps, not ego workouts. Train with intention. Own every inch of the movement. Because the people who grow the most in the gym are not the ones doing the most reps. They are the ones training smarter. If you want the full routine laid out step by step, comment chest below so I know you are serious about building it. And save this video so you can come back and run this workout 3 times a week. Train with tension, stay consistent, and watch how your push-ups start changing your chest.